The things that cause odors in a home are bacteria such as mold, rotting food that's been left behind, and oils such as from pets or cooking. Fragrances only mask the smells and don't truly get rid of the odors. Removing these substances from the surface of a home is the only real way to remove the odors. For example, oils from food and from hands get trapped in the pores of natural stone and grout and textured surfaces. Over time, oils can turn rancid and put off very unpleasant odor. If you have ever smelled cooking oil, once it's turned rancid, you'll know exactly that smell. This brings us to our first cleaning myth. It is believed that using water only on natural stones, such as granite countertops or marble flooring, is safe. There are 3 reasons why this is actually bad for the occupants of the home as well as the stone itself. But first, let's ask a question. Would you wash your dishes with water only? Or would you take a shower using water only? Of course the answer is no. So why do this to the countertops and the floors? Let's look at why. First, water does not clean or remove oil or grease. These are most commonly what get trapped in the pores of natural stone and grout. And these over time become rancid, emitting odor, and can even stain or darken the stone. This can be seen in older marble or granite that over time, after not being cleaned properly, has darkened and become dingy looking. Secondly, water does not kill or remove anything. Bacteria and viruses are not removed, continue to live among the oils trapped in the pores of the stone and grout. This can become a health hazard for the occupants. Thirdly, water does not remove the residue left on the surface, which makes the surface look dull, causing people to try polishes and other products that don't deliver the desired results and typically contribute to the residue on the surface and in the pores. This eventually leads to using products that may even damage the surface itself. Vinegar consists of citric acid, a natural and inexpensive acid, which is why it's become so popular as a cleaning product. The issue with vinegar is the acid. Though some surfaces are not damaged by acid, many are. A little vinegar in a mop water is a 1-2 punch for some of your surfaces. The reason that vinegar is not seen as damaging is that some of the surfaces, it doesn't show up immediately. It appears over time. This is why often the finish of a surface is determined to have quote-unquote worn out, when in reality, it's been etched little by little over time. Marble and some metals will damage immediately if pure vinegar is used. Bleach, though a very popular choice, does not actually clean and is only a so-so disinfectant. The version of bleach commonly sold for cleaning is a much diluted form of sodium hypochlorite, and as such, not the best disinfectant. This is partially the cause of many of today's superbugs, a weak or insufficient contact with disinfectants, and results in the bacteria and viruses develop an immunity to the disinfectant. This is not safe for the occupants, nor does it provide for a clean surface. Alcohol, much like water, does not itself clean, nor do a great job of killing bacteria or viruses. Alcohol helps to wet or loosen stuff, to release it and help evaporate away without residue, which is why it's become so popular. It's good for removing adhesives, but when it comes to cleaning oils from the pores of natural stone or grout or killing germs, alcohol doesn't have a really good benefit. Dish soap is good for cleaning dishes, which are not porous and can be rinsed thoroughly. Granite, marble, and grout are all porous, which means oils get trapped in the pores and must be lifted out. The problem is that dish soap, when used on counters, leaves a residue. Even after rinsing with the rag or sponge several times, has been found to still leave a light residue. Even if it's not noticeable with each application, over time it builds up like soap scum in a shower to the point that the countertop begins to look dull and may even become stained from the residue buildup. Often acid is used to clean grout because it's believed that grout is a seriously difficult surface to clean. The problem with this is that grout is not to be cleaned with acids according to the labels from the grout manufacturers. Acid actually will fade the color of the grout and eventually even cause the grout to crumble and erode from the grout joint. Not to mention, acids are not the most friendly or safe products to work with. Most of today's cleaning products will fall into one of 2 categories, if not both. One category is that of those that leave a residue. These contribute to the buildup of the surface to become sticky or dull over time. They do not result in a true clean. The second category is that of those that use harsh, chemicals for cleaning, or even acids to dissolve oils. Either way, the vast majority of cleaning products today fall into one, if not both, of these categories, which are bad for the natural stone and many other surfaces. They also will commonly have chemical fumes that may not be safe for the user. It is popular today to have two or more different functions in one product, such as cleans and disinfects, cleans and shines, cleans and seals, or cleans and protects, and alike. The problem is that in most cases, this doesn't work. Take, for instance, cleaning granite countertops. If you wish to remove the oils from the surface to have a clean surface, while polishing or conditioning the granite countertops, you wish to leave behind a safe oil to help bring out the granite shine, the problem comes when you put both in the same bottle. The cleaner is trying to remove the oils, and the oils in the cleaner are trying to stay. How can a mindless product know which oils to take and which oils to leave behind? The truth is, it can't. It's not that smart. The result will be a residue, not a clean surface. The same thing happens with a cleaner and a sealer, and so on and so on. The truth is that a quality cleaner should do its best to clean. A polish should do its best to polish. These are not the same process and not the same product. Cleaning and disinfecting are two very different processes which are too often mistakenly being used synonymously. Disinfecting is killing the bacteria or a virus on a surface, while cleaning is removing the bacteria, virus, or other matter from the surface. If you were to clean up after working with raw chicken on a countertop, you may use a disinfectant or bleach wipe to protect yourself from the potentially harmful bacteria common with raw chicken, when all that you did was to hopefully kill the bacteria itself. Still, left on your countertop is the dried disinfectant and the dead bacteria. Disinfected? Yes. Clean? No. After disinfecting a surface, you still need to clean up. That is, if you want to have a clean surface. Since nearly all wood floors and most wood furniture have a urethane, enamel, or acrylic finish, furniture polish and oil soaps never touch the wood. They sit on top of the synthetic finish, making the surface shiny and leaving a slimy, oily residue that attracts dust and dirt. The best care for wood is to clean the surface. If after cleaning you don't care about leaving the oily residue, apply a polish. But remember, you're not providing any conditioning benefit to the wood, as the synthetic finish is protecting the wood. There is a distinct difference between polishing and conditioning when it comes to natural stone. Polishing when it comes to natural stone is the process of smoothing out the rough edges of the stone, while conditioning is the application of a product that helps to enrich the appearance of the stone with a shiner and perhaps more wet look.